Hi there, it's Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com here with round number 7 with the Premier Modern event with Soulsisters. This is definitely a keep hand. We've got the Warden and Ascendant and Thalia. That's a great opener. And we are on the play as well, so we'll check out the Warden here and pass it back to him. I see an Arid Mesa, have not a clue. That could mean anything in this format. Very popular fetch land. Throw out the Giant's Pridemate. That was an awesome top deck. And see Steam Vent. So again, this could be a billion things. It could be Rug, could be, like Rug Delver, could be American Delver, could be Splinter Twin, tons of things. So looking good though. If it is Rug, the Pridemate, if we get him out of Lightning Bolt range, is very hard for Rug to come back from. Spellskite, now I know for a fact I'm going against Splinter Twin, but Pridemate's going to be able to dish out a lot of damage and hopefully put him on a clock and that we can deal with. That Thalia is an amazing card right now because it sets him back a turn, which might be the difference between winning or losing. Again, here's Pridemate now at a 6/6. It's going to be able to swing in for a lot of damage here. And let's see, puts out an island, passes the turn to me, and we're able to top deck our 4th land for Ranger of Eos. And we can grab a couple of things here. I know I'm going against going against Splinter Twin, so I think the right play here is to grab 2 more Soul Sisters. That way, if he does have a Splinter Twin combo, with a Pester Mite, he can't kill me with it because I gain 2 life for every 2 damage he's able to do to me. And I think the Thalia did win me the game because if he had the combo in hand, I would be dead. But he can't cast it because the Thalia makes it cost 5 instead of 4. We'll put out the other Soul Warden and put out another Soul Warden. And now Giant's Pridemate is in killing range. Another Pester Mite taps it down, but like I said, even if he has a combo now, he can't use it unless he's got to draw into like 2 Lightning Bolts and still give us time. I mean, he's got a block here as well. I guess I probably shouldn't have attacked with that Soul Warden because I could have lost it to a Pester Mite. But he decides to kill the Ranger. Or yeah, he had to block the Ranger and something else. Yeah, but he killed. Yeah, he had to. Okay. Yep. So we do win turn 5. I don't know if he had it or not. Every time I play against Splinter Twin, they have the damn card, even without casting one dig spell. This deck is so stupid. If I play this deck, I'll never get the combo. If I play against this deck, they have it every time. That's how it works. I hated this in Standard. Standard back in pre-Scars or pre-Innistrad, when Zendikar was still in the mix, was the most annoying Standard ever. You had a very oppressive deck in Caw-Blade that didn't let you play anything. You just got, Drago counter, oh, let's put out a turn 3 Batterskull, and you lose. Or then you had, and then that combo did end up getting banned, but still, even Caw-Blade, even without the Stoneforge Mystic and Jace, was stupidly good. It just disfigured everything and counterspelled everything, and eventually killed you off with their 4th Squadron Hawk that you had to deal with. And then so you had that deck that was just a very good Drago tempo deck. And then on the other 2 decks you had to play against constantly were this Splinter Twin that kills you on 4th turn if you didn't put your gazillion hate cards in your sideboard, like Dismembers, or anything that could shut down. But then, yeah, they packed the Spellskites that protected against the Dismembers, and very consistent turn 3 or turn 4 kill with you had both Ponder and Preordain when M11 and M12 were both legal. Just a very not only do you have to side against a Drago deck, you have to side against this very fast combo deck. And to make even matters worse, you had Valakut, another stupid combo deck that I absolutely hated playing against, that made it so all the decks that could beat Kago could not beat Valakut, and just made Kago even that more oppressive. And people refused to give up their Caw-Blade deck or their Valakut deck, even though Caw-Blade basically farmed it for free points all day long. And so Standard, if anyone was thinking that Delver Standard was bad, they should have played during the era of Caw-Blade. That was completely unplayable Standard. And right now we're very spoiled because Standard is very wide open. Yes, it is pretty annoying with the Thragtusk Wars, but even that has taken a backseat to like the zombie decks figuring ways to play around it, and like Thundermaw Hellkite just going over top, and Falcon Wrath Scrap just going over top of it, or Zealous Conscript grabbing it and swinging with it. So people have started to formulate a lot of strategies against Thragtusk. So we've seen UW Flash, zombies, even some combo decks that have come in and taken over Standard. But it still is wide open. I can play Epic Experiment in actually 4-0 tournament. That's pretty awesome. I could never do that back in the day with kind of a wild deck when Cobblade or Delver existed. So anyway, there's my off-track rambling in. I'll get back to the Splinter Twin matchup in game number 2 here. And this again is a keep. We don't have an answer for the Splinter Twin combination. Like I said, I don't have any Path to Exiles in this particular build of Soulsisters. I took it out for more power. And he starts off with the Sleight of Hand, and we'll throw out the Soul Warden. If we get double Soul Warden again, he's got to be able to bolt him. But the Inquisition takes out the Thalia, and Serum Vision is setting up its hand nicely. That's a decent card. Fills up our hand at least. We don't have to draw him. And with Honor the Pure, it does put him under some pressure to get his combo out immediately. But I mean, he probably has it. He's probably gonna, this is the stupidity of Splinter Twin when you don't side against it, when you don't have a very good side anyway, or you don't draw that second Soul Warden. I'm getting some very good aggro draws here, but it's nothing compared to a turn 4 auto kill here. So Splinter Twin goes down, and he does win. I just decided to, show you exactly how it works. I was gonna make him play it out, but I decided not to be a dick. So, time him out. I hate combo decks with a passion like this. That, take forever for this combo. But so he makes a billion rogues or fairies here. And even though I'm at a lot of life, I'd still eventually die to this. I was hoping that maybe I would he'd miscalculate it, and then I could I could block with a Squadron Hawk and this Sarah's Ascendant, and that would mean that he would have had to make 7 more than or 8 more than he thought he needed to make. It would have taken him forever to make these tokens, because he would have had to make like 80 or so by the time Soul Warden ticked up. But yeah, I just decided if he played it right, and he did play it out, and 10 minutes later when he was down to 5 minutes and me being a dick, he would finally kill me. So I decided, I'll concede here. I'm not gonna. He's got the win on board. We'll go on to match number 3. But I just wanted to show you how exactly it works and how time consuming. See, I was able just to F6 a turn, and since this was a Soul Warden, not a Soul's Attendant, it's an auto, not a May. So I just F6'd, and I could have went and made a sandwich there. Well, it took him 10 minutes to generate enough tokens to kill me. Anyway, we'll go on to the last game of the match. And risky hand, no Soul Sister. We got a Martyr, though. We got an Aven Mind Sensor. Throw the Martyr out first turn. Probably shouldn't have kept this hand in hindsight. And he starts out with Serum Vision. And got the Pride Mate. So, I don't know. What do I do here? Squadronaut? No, I decided to go for a Pride Mate. Okay, that's fine. Grim Lavamancer. I'm okay with that. There's our Soul Warden. That was perfect. So now we can throw another Johnny's Pride Mate, and we got two 3/3s beaten down at him. And we'll attack the Martyr. He's down to 15. He's on a very fast clock here, especially if we draw another Plains. We can cast 2 Squadron Hawks. And I drew a Squadron Hawk. I hate when that happens. Decided I want to keep the Soul Warden alive at all costs. And we'll crack this Aven Mind Sensor when he cracked that Arid Mesa, and I do believe he misses. So Aven Mind Sensor, awesome guy against fetch line. Twice this tournament he's missed. So he does kill off the Soul Sister, but he can't combo out this turn because he's got a block. Yep. So even if he does have the Pestermite, he's got a block. Honor the Pure comes down, and he's got it. He's got the Pestermite, but again, like I said, he's got a block here. So he goes down to 5. 2 of his cards go in the bin here. Same thing. He's going to have to Pestermite as well and tap down a Pridemate. So Exarch taps down the Pridemate, but he's got to block the other Pridemate. So I can get in there for 2 with the Martyr and throw out a Squadron Hawk that he won't be able to have an answer for. Fill up my hand, and that is game. I don't think he can do anything here. I mean, he could have a Zebra XR and a Bolt, but yep, nothing there to save him from the swarm of weenies at his face. So I hope that's an overall general feel. We played a bit, no double matches against anything. We kind of played against every matchup that's popular in Modern, except for Scape Shift. I guess there's a few other popular. Didn't see Eggs, didn't see Scape Shift. But we did see Jund. Jund, Splinter Twin, and Tron and Burn are very, very popular. You see all the time, and I hope you got to see exactly how Soulsisters interacts against those decks. So I guess Modern is quite wide open. I don't know. I'm kind of Brian Kibler wrote an article on Star City Games about how he hates Modern because there's 2 options. You have your kind of mindless decks that he calls them auto run decks that you make absolutely no decision making, like Jund. You're going to play the most powerful card per turn. There's not a whole hell of a lot of decision making to do. It plays itself. And then, on the other hand, you've got these combo decks that don't even care what he calls them unfair decks. They don't even care what your opponent does. You just care about getting your combo out. And either you have it and you win, or you don't have it and you lose. And so it's almost like playing a single player game. And Brian Kibler says that Magic is all about interacting with your opponent and making these decisions. Should I do this? Should I do that? What's the right play here? And I'm with him. I think Modern is one of those formats right now that both of those are stifled. You don't care about your opponent, and you're just playing these obvious, this is the best move here, I'll play this, and not making any interactions with your opponent, trying to outplay him, play mind games with him, whatnot. And so Kibler just absolutely hates Modern right now, and I'm with him. But this was fun. I switched it up. Usually I play Rogue decks. Usually I play Standard, and this time I just wanted to show you some Modern format. And that I do play competitive, and I am going to transition into Modern eventually. It seems like Wizards really is pushing Modern, and I'm screwed if they don't, because I've invested in a gazillion Modern cards from Scars. The Scars block that I think will go up in value once Modern Masters adds a lot of the cards that are hard to get that more people can get into Modern. And and because of that, then the Scars cards will go up in value, as they'll be harder to pick up compared to I even think Modern Masters type cards. But anyway, this has been fun. I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I should keep doing videos like this. I could eventually get into Legacy. Actually, Legacy's not too expensive right now online to do, because the dual lands have just been flooded again with the Masters series, and you can get the dual lands for quite cheap on Magic Online comparison to real life. So maybe I will play some Legacy if there is if people want me to. But until then, I'll go back to Rogue decks. I'll have a couple out today. I'll be releasing some Epic Experiment games, as well as some more Boros tokens, which is a deck I'm absolutely in love with. This is Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.